Really? God, why do we always mess up against the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota? Like we just become a different team. Gosh, when was the last time we ever beat Minnesota? Minnesota? How long? Oh, 2 or 3 years ago was the last time we ever beat them in their stadium. Oh, okay, okay. First game all year not scoring 100 or more points. This is literally the first game that we don't score 100 or more points. And I said we because I'm a Portland Trailblazer fan, and we're known as the sixth man, so of course I'm going to say we. The bench, once again, did not show up. Now, most of our bench players, all of them scored, with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Who do I like to blame? I'm blaming Layman, and I'm blaming Aminu on the stars. Lillard, I have no idea where the heck he went, so I'm blaming him too, and that's a guy I normally do not blame. But I'm blaming him for this one. CJ, decent. Nurk, another double-double, but didn't get much playing time. That's normally not how much he makes in playing time. But I'm blaming Turner for this loss. The guy only shot for 3 times. Well done, MVP. Actually say, or should I say, LVP. Least valuable player. God, this is so bogus. Alright. I will also, should I even blame Stotts? Yeah, I'll blame Stotts a little bit. Why? Why'd you not put in, Baldwin? I don't understand why has Baldwin not been playing a lot this year. The reason why I'm saying that because Baldwin is actually not a bad defender. The best game I remember is still that Rockets game last year. We go to Houston. Houston had a huge lead. The Blazers come back, even though they still lost. That's been the best game Baldwin has played. And if you guys have not seen that game, look up his highlights in that game. He did well against James Harden, and that's pretty rare to see. Nick kind of did show up, but not that much. I need to know how in the world is Myers Leonard literally the best bench player in these last 2 games to score that much points. Zach, where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? And yes, I did. There was no Seth Curry today. Look at that. Trent Jr. played better than the 19-year-old kid in Simons. We could have drafted a forward, but we decided not to. Well, there was no Seth Curry or Maurice Harkless today. I have no idea when Seth will be back. Hopefully against Washington on Sunday. Alright. The killer part was the Wolves, and, well, oh my god, Wiggins was amazing. Same with Rose. Wiggins looked amazing in this game, and he had a downfall year. He's playing decent this year, and well, can't believe it. Rose actually killed us. He's so far making a strong case for 6th man of the year, to be quite honest with you. Hope he gets it. Jeff Teague kind of killed us too. I just don't understand this Blazer team right now at this point, this season. Field percentage 42%. Wow. 8 3-pointers made. Wow. 28% 3-pointers. Wow. Free throws made. Huh, okay. Oh, 70%. That's still decent. 18 turnovers is going to lose you games. You got out assist. And yeah, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Damian Lillard made the third all-time assist Portland Trailblazer all time with the third most assists. Well, you got blocked 4 times. Minnesota's defense played great. The problem is at this point, this is literally what the Blazers went through last year. It's time to panic, okay? I know, hey, they're 10-5 though. TG, calm down. No. You don't tell me to calm down, okay? I've been a Blazer fan for 18 years, okay? My whole life of watching the Blazers, I've seen the bad and the good and the bad. By bad, I mean the jail Blazers. But besides that, it's time to panic. It's time, okay? This team does not have a forward in the starting lineup. It's exactly what they need. You need a forward. Aminu, he's not a forward. Jake Layman, I don't know why we still have him. I don't even understand why we even got him. I still don't see it. I'm looking at this team right now. It's a pain in the butt. This is literally the pain in the butt of a Blazer fan right now, okay? Not many people understand Portland Trailblazers fan base, but I think you're starting to more understand us fans because of just guys like me. I'm one of those reasons why. This team is just missing a forward. I understand why we're not trying to think of a forward. I don't understand why even Terry Stotts has a job still. But I don't know what Portland will do. I don't even know what they're going to do. I just don't know what to expect from the Portland Trailblazers. Every single year, this happens. Every time. Every single time. We look so hot, and people become telling us, oh, we're contenders all of a sudden. Literally, Bleacher Report, you're saying we're contenders even though we lost badly to the Lakers. Are you still going to call us contenders right now after this a loss against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Bleacher Report, you're not making sense, guys. Come on. No, like seriously, come on. This is pathetic. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the Blazers just need a forward, and that's it. That's it. These forwards, here, let's look at the starting lineup of the forwards. Aminu, terrible. He's so terrible. Layman, I understand if you're like, this is your third year, but my goodness, though. Step it up, man. And at this point, just like I said, just get the forward we need. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if we will trade for a forward. I mean, people are like suggesting, oh, what about the Blazers trade for Draymond Green? Well, that's a trap trade. What I mean by a trap trade is Draymond's in a 1-year contract, and how you know you will pull like what you did with the Thunder and Paul George? How do you know you're going to pull something like that? Personally, I don't think they should go after Draymond Green. I mean, if it has the addition of Aminu and Harkless, sure. I mean, Harkless does not stay healthy. Aminu, I do not even like. I don't even want him on our team. But they probably would ask for a guy like Zach Collins, and even though Zach did not have a good game, he's still one of our best bench players. They're playing in the next game. Obviously, they're going to play the Wizards. They're playing the Wizards on Sunday, and the Wizards just lost the Brooklyn Nets. I swear to God, if we lose to the Wizards again, I'm going to rage. No, I'm not joking. I'm actually going to rage if that happens. And Portland, one thing I don't understand also about Portland is this. All your losses have been in not leading in the third quarter. I love how some people call us contenders. But here's a problem. You want to know what the problem is? How can you become a contender when you need a lead in the third quarter this year? Literally, all their losses have not been leading in the third quarter, and it's already driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. How are you really going to rely on leading in third quarters? Are you serious with me? Are you really thinking you're just going to win by leading in the third quarter? The only time they were close of winning in the third quarter was against the Washington Wizards, and they lost to at Portland, and I was there. And I was mad. Still a little mad. But this Portland team needs to figure a way to stop losing in the third quarter. They need to stop. They just need to find a way. They have to find a way. If they don't find a way, you're not making the playoffs. I'm serious. How can you be a playoff team if all your losses are only in the third quarter? You can't. You gotta figure a way to win when you're trailing in the third quarter. You have to find a way to win. You have to. You're not a contender. This is the reason why you're not close to being a contender. That, and you don't have a forward. So really, I don't know if they'll make a trade for a forward later on. I don't know what will they do. This is why no one can figure out the Blazers. Nobody can. And you just dropped to the third seed of the Western Conference. And at that point, you would play the Memphis Grizzlies, which I hope we would play. Please don't tell me you're going to get Melo, though. That's the one thing I'm hoping Portland does not do. Because here's why. I've said it many times. This team needs a forward. I don't care if you hear it multiple times. You know it as much as I know it. It's true. This team is just a forward away from becoming something great. Is Draymond the answer? I don't know. I kind of don't want him because of the fact that I understand if he's an all-star player, he's a good defender, but the problem is most of the time he's a technical foul problem, a regular foul problem, and the guy cannot shoot many times, and he's also an emotional guy who would have anger issues. I mean, he just called Kevin Durant the B word not that long ago. So really, I don't even know if they'll do that. I don't really know. Kevin Love, I think they should try to trade for him simply because he's got a 4-year contract, he's a good rebounder, and he's a decent shooter. And he's a real forward. And he's an all-star too. I believe he's an all-star. I can't really remember, but you guys will have to leave a comment down there if he's an all-star or not. Looking at this team right now, it's just a forward away. It's just a forward away. I've said it multiple times. I don't care if I say it again. The team is literally a forward away of becoming something great. And I don't understand why in the world does this team not make a stinking good trade? What do you want for Kevin Love? He's got a 4-year deal. That's why I wouldn't mind having him, because of the 4-year deal. Trade for Draymond, that's a risky. Like I said, it's a trap trade because he's got a 1-year contract. How you know you're gonna pull like what Paul George and OKC? How you know you're gonna pull that? How do you know that? Come on, be honest with me. How do you know you can pull that? How do you know? You don't. Okay, you don't know if you can do that or not. Personally, I don't think they can do that if they did make that move. Even though I don't think the Warriors would want to separate. But at the same time, that do they really need Kevin Durant? I'm actually on the Draymond Green side about that. I'm being serious with you. Guys, do they really need Kevin Durant? I'm not saying Portland should try to get Kevin Durant, even though they did. I would think the Golden State Warriors would say yes, because think about it. They literally, I think, are like literally 27-3 without Kevin Durant. They're obviously better without Kevin Durant. You know, that would be great, but no, we have to face reality. They won't trade him. Trading for Draymond, like I said, I don't know how it would feel. Sounds like a trap trade because the 1-year deal. But it also, like I said, come along, you could bring him in. Portland, just make a trade move. Just don't get Melo. I'm not joking, guys. If they get Melo, our season is over. The moment we'll get Melo, if that happens. I'm not joking. If they get Melo, our season will be over because the Melo curse is real. And well, this was a frustrating loss. This is literally the worst loss this year for the Blazers. So get together soon, Portland. Get it together.